Everyone, in this lecture we are going to see about implementation of a queue. So this is the code snippet for enqueue operation. In this we will understand how the enqueue operation works. First we are going to pass the entire queue as a struct and the item which we are going to insert into the queue inside the function. So after that, in this if condition, we are going to check whether the queue is full or not. If the queue is full, we are going to return, and if the queue is not full, the rear pointer is incremented by 1, and here we are going to perform a modulo operator in order to make sure that the capacity, it does not overflow the entire capacity. For example, if the rear pointer is currently 9 and it is going to increment by 10, increment by 1, and it reaches the value of 10, and but the queue capacity is only 9, then automatically the rear pointer will point to the zeroth value of the queue. And in the next line we are going to assign the item to the rear pointer. That's what it is mentioned in this code, and after that we are going to increase the size by 1, so the queue size is incremented by 1, and after that we are going to print that the enqueue operation is performed. So next we are going to see what is dequeue. So in this code snippet we are going to pass the entire queue as a struct, and here it checks whether the queue is empty or not, and if the queue is empty it prints that queue is empty, and it will return, because we cannot remove an element from an empty queue. So that's why we are going to check using the if condition, and after that we are going to access the front element of the queue. So here we are assigning the item to the front element of the queue. So that is what we specify in the int item equal to q tends to array in this line, and after that we are going to increment the front pointer to the point to the next location, and here also we are going to do a modulo operation with the queue capacity, and after that we are going to decrease the size of the queue, as we know that after performing the queue operation the size of the queue gets reduced because we are going to remove an element, and after this we are going to return the item which we have removed from the queue. So next we will see about front. So front is nothing but it is going to print the front element of the queue, that is the first element of the queue. So here we are going to pass the entire queue, and it checks whether a queue is empty, because in empty queue there is no element, and after that we are going to return the front element of the queue. So that's what is implied in this code snippet. After this we will see about rear operation. Here also it checks whether the queue is empty. If it is empty it will return, and if it is not empty it will print it will return the last element of the queue. Is empty is used to check whether the queue is empty or not. So here we are going to check using the size of the queue. So it will check if the queue size is equal to 0, it will return true. If it is not equal to 0, it will return false. So here the type of the function is boolean, because we are going to return the true or false. Is full operation, like is empty operation, this is also a boolean function. Here we are checking the size of the queue with the capacity of the queue. If the queue reaches if the size of the queue reaches the capacity of the queue, then it is going to assume that the queue is full and it will return true. If it is not full, it will return false. So this is what we are checking in this condition. So that's all with this video. I hope you like this video.